Your Majesty, the crowd is shouting again. Let me guess. Let them eat the cake.
Yes, Your Majesty.
I never said that. But it sounds like the woman they want me to be.
That sentence, "Let them eat the cake," is the most famous line Marie Antoinette never spoke. It appeared years earlier in a book as a joke about an imaginary, careless princess. At the time it was written, Marie Antoinette was still a child in Austria. But when France needed someone to blame, the sentence found her. Because it fit the image. And once a lie feels true, it becomes history.
They changed my name. They changed my country. And now they've decided my words.
Before France hated her, before Versailles, before the words she never said, Marie Antoinette was a child in Vienna. Her real name was Maria Antonia Josepha Johanna. She was born on November 2nd, in the year 1755, in Vienna, Austria, into the House of Habsburg, one of the most powerful dynasties in Europe. She was the 15th child, loved, protected, not prepared to rule.
I was not raised to lead. I was raised to behave. In Vienna, I was one child among many. I laughed, I danced, I played music. No one told me I would one day represent an empire. No one told me I would be watched for every mistake.
Her mother was Maria Theresa, Empress of Austria, Queen of Hungary and Bohemia, one of the most powerful women in Europe. She ruled her empire with discipline. She ruled her children the same way. Daughters were not raised for happiness. They were raised for alliances. Her father was Francis I, Holy Roman Emperor. The title carried prestige, but real power belonged to her mother. Maria Antonia was taught music, dancing, manners. She was not taught politics. Austria and France had been enemies for generations. By the 1760s, both empires were exhausted. Maria Theresa made a decision. She would send a daughter to France to seal peace through marriage. Not her strongest, not her brightest, her youngest, Maria Antonia, because she was 14.
When I left Vienna, I did not know I was leaving myself behind.
They told me I was lucky. They told me I was chosen. No one asked if I was ready.
France belonged to the House of Bourbon. The marriage was approved by Louis XV, King of France. The groom was his grandson, the Dauphin, Louis XVI. He was 15, shy, awkward, unprepared. They had never met, yet they were expected to hold two empires together. In 1770, Maria Antonia crossed the border into France. At the border, she was stopped, taken into a neutral pavilion, stripped of everything Austrian.
They undressed me in silence. I was not allowed to keep a single thing from home.
When I stepped outside, they called me by a new name, Marie Antoinette. But I already knew something had been taken from me.
Versailles was not luxury. It was a system designed to control the royal family, not protect it. Every movement was watched, every word repeated. Privacy did not exist. Marie Antoinette could not even dress alone. Each morning, nobles gathered to watch her dress, not from admiration, but to assert rank. This was not tradition. It was surveillance.
In Versailles, I was never alone. If I stood still, someone watched. If I spoke softly, someone repeated it. Even silence belonged to the court.
Her marriage to Louis XVI was political. They were teenagers. Their duty was simple: produce an heir. For 7 years, no child came. Whispers spread. They blamed the Queen. Marie Antoinette had all her children with her husband. There is no evidence of anything else, but privacy at Versailles meant something very different. The wedding ritual was public. Courtiers escorted the couple to bed. The bed was blessed. Witnesses confirmed they were together. Then everyone left. What followed was private, but everything around it was observed. Servants watched schedules. Doctors reported bodies. When no child appeared, they blamed her.
Even my body was not my own. They counted months. They counted visits. They counted silence.
And when I finally gave birth, they filled the room to witness it.
She gave birth to 4 children. 2 would die young. Marie Antoinette did not govern France, but she was visible, and visibility became guilt. By 1784, Marie Antoinette was 28. France had never listened to her. Years earlier, jewelers created a diamond necklace worth 1.6 million livres, enough to buy 10 grand Paris townhouses, at a time when people could barely afford bread. The necklace was meant for a king's mistress. She died. The necklace didn't sell. The jewelers were desperate. A woman named Jeanne de la Motte saw an opportunity. She was a con artist. She claimed noble blood she didn't have, claimed closeness to the queen she'd never met. She knew Marie Antoinette's reputation was already damaged.
Your Eminence, I beg you, secure this necklace for the Queen. She desires it immensely.
She forged letters. She targeted Cardinal de Rohan, a powerful churchman and aristocrat, desperate to regain favor at court. Marie Antoinette distrusted him. He knew it. He bought the necklace in secret. Jeanne stole it. She broke it apart, sold the diamonds. Marie Antoinette never saw it, never touched it, never ordered it. Jeanne was caught, whipped, branded, sentenced to life in prison. She escaped, fled to London, and continued spreading lies about the Queen. In court, Marie Antoinette was innocent. In public, it didn't matter. The necklace never touched her skin, but it destroyed her name. By October 1789, Marie Antoinette was 33, a mother of 4, 2 children already dead, 2 still alive. Her daughter Marie-Thérèse was 11, her son Louis-Charles was 4. France was starving, bread prices doubled, women marched, not for ideology, but for food. And for the Queen, they'd been taught to blame. On October 5th, thousands marched to Versailles, mostly women. By nightfall, armed men joined them. Before dawn, on October 6th, the palace was breached. Royal bodyguards tried to block staircases. They were outnumbered. 2 guards were killed. This was no longer a protest. It was the beginning of a revolution. Inside the palace, Marie Antoinette ran, not as a queen, but as a mother. She gathered her children. The crowd demanded bread and the royal family taken to Paris. That afternoon, Louis XVI agreed. The family was forced into carriages. Marie Antoinette sat with her children beside her. They left Versailles forever. They arrived at the Tuileries Palace, told it was for safety. It was not. They were prisoners. Marie Antoinette did not die that day. She lived 4 more years. In 1793, at 37, she was executed. But the monarchy ended earlier, on the road from Versailles to Paris. Not by ceremony, by force.